This is Dr. Phil Chavez of the Men's Academy. March 14th, 1879 is the birth date of Albert Einstein in Ulm, Germany. Now, he's considered one of the greatest scientific thinkers of recent centuries. Some say he was a late bloomer academically, but any sign he was not actualizing his potential is likely because as a genius, he went his own way. He was not part of the scientific establishment and worked mostly alone. Now, with no prior significant achievement, Einstein gained notoriety upon releasing his general theory of relativity in 1905. That revolutionized scientific discussions of space, of time, gravity, and the universe. In 1921, he took the Nobel Prize for Physics. And later, when Adolf Hitler was ramping up his anti-Semitic movement in Germany, and after Einstein's open opposition to it, in 1933, he moved to the United States. He eventually took on a position at the Institute for Advanced Study in Princeton, New Jersey. Now, his support for pacifist and civil rights causes drew suspicion from J. Edgar Hoover's FBI, and for 22 years was under surveillance. And by the time Einstein died in 1959, his FBI file totaled over 1,800 pages. Now, in 1939, Albert Einstein wrote to President Roosevelt to persuade him that the U.S. should stockpile uranium and commence serious research efforts in nuclear capability, as he understood Nazi Germany itself was doing so. That research would result in the future atomic bomb. Now, on the one hand, while claiming to be a man of peace, he initiated development for the worst weapon of war. The Manhattan Project was the code name for the effort to create and test nuclear arms during World War II. So on July 16, 1945, the Trinity test, as it's called, became the first detonation of a nuclear weapon. Now, less than a month later, President Harry Truman authorized the use of these bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Japan. Thus far, the most devastating use of nuclear weapons in history. They brought about the quick end of World War II, but at the unjust and brutal loss of civilian life. Einstein told Newsweek, "Had I known that Germans would not succeed in producing an atomic bomb, I would never have lifted a finger." He went on to become a fervent advocate of nuclear disarmament and advocated for controls on weapons testing. Now, brothers, there's reasonable expectation that every nation develop what is necessary to defend itself. But given even greater capability now, let us continue our prayers that nations avoid the use of devastating arms. Brothers, there's no true good that can ever come from that. God be with you.